Cincinnati's talk station.
12:30 a.m., the buzz of Cincinnati.
Welcome back for the home stretch of Talk of the Town with PG Sittenfeld. We have been talking all about women's role in society in the year 2012, what needs to be done, much work ahead, much has obviously happened, and it is a great pleasure to now welcome to the show Florida Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She is also the chair of the Democratic National Committee, a true force of nature. I have seen this woman in action, an Energizer bunny, has had a meteoric political rise. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, welcome to Talk of the Town.
Thank you, Councilman. It's great to be with you.
Well, we really appreciate you joining us, and kudos on a convention very well run. I wanted to ask you, it was clear from both political conventions, the Republicans and the Democrats, women are obviously being courted very strenuously in this election. Tell us, why is that, and then what do you expect the outcome to be?
Well, I think that there is a clear reason why President Obama and Vice President Biden are so far ahead and have such a lead with women in this country, and that's because you have only to look at the not just the words but the deeds of this administration when it comes to the progress that women have made. You know, making sure that we make investments in education and in small businesses. You know, so many women's economic success is through small business ownership. The 18 different tax breaks that President Obama has pushed through into law so that there are more opportunities for women-owned businesses to be successful, and making sure that we can invest in education so that not just women can be successful, but women care so much and make the economic and education decisions for families, and so our children can have an opportunity to live the American dream and be able to get the kinds of education that can help them thrive and move forward. So, in addition to that, his commitment and success in helping women's health issues, like ensuring that through Obamacare, being a woman is no longer considered a pre-existing condition.
Sure.
That we can't be dropped or denied coverage for those pre-existing conditions.
So
much progress.
It's obviously, I think it's been highlighted a lot recently and really throughout the campaign that there's a stark choice between the two presidential candidates, and that's obviously very true when it comes to women's issues. When we talk about women's issues, I mean, lay out for us what is the scope of what we're actually talking about when we're talking about women's issues. I mean, this is obviously a lot more than just rhetoric. This is very important consequences.
Absolutely. As you said, it is a very stark choice for women. Under President Obama, we've been able to make progress with women's health by enabling in Obamacare preventative care like mammograms and colonoscopies and well woman visits to be available without a copay or a deductible. Make sure that affordable birth control that we have access to. Make sure that we make the kinds of investments in small businesses so that women have an opportunity to have economic success. I was
going to say another big one is obviously equal pay. We've heard throughout the show today, women make 77 cents on the dollar that men make. So how do we combat that?
Well, we combat it thanks to President Obama. The first bill he signed into law was the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act,
right?
Which Mitt Romney won't even say whether he would have signed, and in fact. He won't say whether he would have signed a repeal that the Republicans tried to attempt, and won't even say that he would sign the Paycheck Fairness Act. Economic equality for women is how women are going to be able to continue to move forward, and equal pay for equal work is a critical piece of that.
Now, you've obviously been incredibly successful in your career, a very effective member of Congress. You are also a mother and a wife. What advice would you offer to other women when it comes to achieving work-family balance? Because I'm thinking a lot of people must say, God, I look at Debbie Wasserman Schultz, she's superwoman. That's not realistic. I can't do that.
No, you know what? The notion that it takes a village, nobody does it by themselves. I have a very supportive family, but making sure that you ask for help. I mean, what I've found is, Councilman, is that I know that the people in my life, whether it's my constituents or my family members or my friends and my neighbors, they want to see me be successful as a mom. They want to help. They want to help. People want to help you balance work and family. So don't try to be Superwoman. Know that you can't do it alone, and ask for help. I swap, child care with my girlfriends who work, and my parents help us out, and there are times. Look, realize and give yourself permission not to do everything perfectly, but your family is first and foremost, and making sure that you work hard every single day and recognize that we're all in this together.
I know there are more than a few people who think that there are actually 12 Debbie Wasserman Schultzes out there, which enables you to be a million places at once. Is there a woman from history, especially maybe in the political arena, who you've looked to as been a hero or an inspiration?
Well, through history, I would say Eleanor Roosevelt is really someone who is a model from a previous generation, and Hillary Clinton. I mean, those are the two women. But you know what? In my personal life, it's my mom. My mom and dad. But my mom always told me, reach for the stars, work hard, do your best, and you know what? You if you do all those things, then you can look in the mirror with pride and be proud of the success and thankful for the progress that you've made.
A final question for Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who is also the chair of the DNC. When will we be seeing our first female president of the United States, and might it be Debbie Wasserman Schultz?
Well, I'm focused on the next 52 days, so I want to make sure we send Barack Obama back to the White House, and I know that we can do that on the shoulders of Ohio's voters, and past that, we'll see. But I'm confident in my lifetime a woman will be elected president of the United States.
I certainly hope so, and we hope we will see plenty of you in Ohio and Cincinnati over the years ahead. And Debbie Wasserman Schultz, thank you for the work you've done. Thank you for the work you're doing, and we know you're going to be very active in the days ahead. And thank you so much for being a strong woman and a role model to so many people.
You're welcome, and thanks so much for having me.
We appreciate it. Take care and good luck. That was Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, chair of the DNC.